Do you know the dope, man? I need some more. Do you know the dope, man? I need some more. Wait, I must have forgot it on the floor. The dope, man. I'm the boy. Dope man, go. Dope man, go. Dope man, go. Dope man, go. I'm a Da Vinci baby. Da Vinci baby. Da Vinci baby. Da Vinci baby. Yeah. I'm a Da Vinci baby. That's God. They said, fuck a ghost. Alright, so, y'all, I'm back. I'm back on this handle. You know what I'm saying? I think I got the air out the atmosphere. I hope y'all enjoy y'all time in the suite in the hotel when y'all go one to one. Because ain't nobody gonna ever live up a suite like I live up a suite. You know what I'm saying? Through trenches or visiting. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get it to the point where it's like they know what I'm trying to do. So, that's for them, not for y'all. But I like when people tell me I'm the one that was comfortable, and it's like I'm the last person that would be called comfortable. I'm comfortable with not being comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And people be like, all right, get comfortable, because they think that's gonna irritate me. I'm like, oh, okay. I just can be comfortable with not being. It's not. They don't want to get comfortable. The fuck. But yeah, it's because some people, it's because they're inspired while they're comfortable with not being comfortable. It's not, So there's a difference. Nah, so I just I wanted to go live and roast a couple of you people that don't want to come to my lives because it's just the main. Let's just keep it real. Who's the best? Who's the best? Let's tell the truth. Zemaine and Mario. I'm biased, but I would say y'all like him more than me. But I always say I'm the best, right? You gotta get me in the mood. If I'm not in the mood, I'm not gonna say I'm the best. I'll be like, if I ever be like, y'all got it, like, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. I mean, like, I'm a competitive person, and I know people can't take my competitiveness, so I will never put myself out there. So I'll always call out the best. But if you got me in the joking mood, then I'll call myself the best, just as a joke, But so that being said, the I was never somebody that held his tongue when it came to responsibility, So everybody know if you're irresponsible, I will call you out. Okay, so much that if I'm musty one day in school, we understand it's a buildup of I've been wanting to call people out, and it sticks out. I've only been like, that's only happened like one time in school. At least I'm brave enough to say it. That doesn't mean because I'm brave enough to say it, y'all go out the lash off adrenaline. That's not the same thing, okay? It's not. You know what I'm saying? Because in the end, I usually smell good without wearing crazy cologne, right? So, and, when I do work cologne, you know what I'm saying? That's how I know I smell good. When I wear cologne, I'm like, you smell good. And then it's just like, and then it'll talk about all the days. It's just like, I don't be wearing cologne all the time. So, yeah, so, to have one bad day, you know what I'm saying? But, that's not what this is about. This is just about, like, um, why did y'all make Jordan Ramey the quarterback? I've been waiting to get to a peak to just say that. Well, it doesn't sound like I'm like insecure or jealous. Like, come on now. He did win. He was like, I don't know. Didn't he win like? I know he had a winning record. Let's say that he won with But just keep it real, y'all. Since recess, who was that guy? I didn't get to fight for my position. That's not fair. Excuse me. That's all I'm saying about why I made Jordan Ramey the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get to fight. He didn't beat me out. I thought that's what we said we was trying to do since recess. You're gonna have to beat. At quarterback, you're gonna have to da. I just remember the small talks and stuff like that. Some people would get a car ride up there. Some people would walk. And because I always had to worry about like being a one-man army, I would have ran the practice, but it was like something echoing like the way the war room set up, like it was something like that. For real, something like that. So I would have ran the practice every day. Not being cared to be lame, but then y'all would have tried to cloud it up like, see, he's not a team player. He's just trying to prove he's better than everybody. You see, that's what y'all get for whispering the coach like that. If y'all didn't whisper the coach like that, he wouldn't have said this. Because he was trying to hold y'all down. He's like, what is it? What?
Kids get along with each other, like each other, fight for one another. You need that first, right? We do. That's the key. You can have all the time in the world, but without team chemistry, you have nothing. How does that sound?
Y'all beat me to practice. And that's why I didn't chose to run the practice. That's called whispering. That's called, we know what that's called. I'm not going to take the joke out of the joke that it is. Okay? But I never had a chance. Never had a chance. I'm about to cry. You better. All right, I'm better. So the whole but nah, so it's a sad story. I really, just someone that passionate, and imagine if you was in that shoes that passionate, I'm about to cry again. How does he do that? I'm just playing. So you know what I'm saying? But all right, so yeah, I just was always a caring person like that. On the telepathy. But all right, so I was like, all right, so let me just work out and try to play in college. And then my mom signed me up to a school with no college and thought I was going to argue. And people whispered to the coach, like, that's a Cinderella story. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. Whatever, I know what I'm saying, And so then having that type of peak, or knowing people will whisper before I can get to the person. Movies where someone run up and they're like, you're late. Y'all know what I'm saying. And you're not really late. They're just saying something already took off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was like, you run and we gon', you know what I'm saying? So I always knew what linear breaching is. If y'all didn't know what Detective Webpool means. Entrepreneur Detective Webpool. Ancient Houdini code word. Troubleshooter. Peter Viper, faster than Peter Viper. So it's like, yeah, so then I got signed up to a school that didn't have sports, and everybody heard about song I'm just juggling, but I can still see you. I'm just, I could do that type of stuff on their telepathy, and be in that position that, I'm like, okay, so what's the word? I'm not working with somebody, but yeah, working with somebody. Not negotiating, but kind of like for tit for tat. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I forgot what the word is. It was like it's synonymous for negotiating if it's not the word, for lack of better words. And I I'm like, okay, so I didn't do that. We on this, I'm stacking so much you can't stereotype wars. That so that's how I flamed the coach, because at the end we was actually here. Not everybody in high school wants to make it to the NFL. Maybe the Falcons is watching, so having that and he say that, spoke volumes directly to individuals, including me. And we were only 16 and stuff like that. So, yeah, this is not the NFL. We got to get to college first. But, it did echo like, oh, someone can hardship and try to get drafted. No one did that because, like I said, I was on a leash. You know what I'm saying? I was like this to have team chemistry for 4 championships. You know what I'm saying? There was never a chance for me to make it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was too busy being the fool, right? I was too busy trying to, well, I explained it in the song, so I'll play the song. I was too busy doing all of this.
I feel like I'm still in high school trying to win a game. This is crazy. I'm just trying to live my life now, like how that sound. Thought you was more emotional, like just being old seed. Hotel DC, unless they got we wet. How that sound? I don't do nothing wrong at all. They won't ask the atmosphere is my alibi. They gotta make their own sway the majority. Like, how that sound? They say it get better and just better. I don't know when he gon' stop it. Man, that's what's the irritation. Like, how that sound? Not gonna be a problem. Just push 'em on the bed. Keep rolling over. How that sound? Ain't nothing just to do it. We can see it. We can know that you ain't gonna be it. We gon' call you if we really need it. Like, how that sound? I don't know what else I'm trying to do now. It's just how we always try to find we see it. It's going way past succeeded. Like, how that sound? I'm just gonna be the sacrifice. That's what I always been. Oh, they always changing. That's now. They don't wanna win and don't do good. They hold that I still treat them like children. I'm just trying to be just a grown man. How that sound? Is it easy how I put my mind to it? Ain't nothing else but to go and do it. And they say why you want me to look so foolish. How that sound? I'm trying to get it in for the moment. Every time they tryna go and slow it, see me speeding is escalating. Like, how that sound? What about what else to do? They're not controlling what's new. They listening to the
And I was like this. to the other teams. While I'm trying to get it orchestrated and shit, and y'all get to play y'all game after I'm like this to the other teams while I'm trying to get this orchestrated and shit like that. And growing, I'm like, nothing else but that sound like? Well, how that sound like? Get it? No pun intended. These pedestrians are trying to tie in, now just following me. Is it what it's gotta be from Georgia? Gotta do it, anything. Bitch, I was just saying that I'm rapping. Ain't nothing Mama just hoping that these doubles hit her with the right dial tone. I know that all this always been this way, this all. Ain't nothing lose. It ain't I'm ready to take all the double agents. They just playing with my cadence. I don't give up. I'm supposed to I hope they don't cry when I say this. Ain't nothing After the party's the after party. I did what I need to do this week. You dig what I'm saying? Saying difference. Having amount to what I've been thinking. I'm just ready to meet all these people that wanted to just go free. Draining, I didn't notice it's just people joining in to take down the next #1 prospect out on my watch. I'm ready to take down all the double agents, ready to make bitch. One I got this. tonight.
When I'm old, ain't gon' snitch. Once I do this, I'm just trying to do something amazing. I'm just trying to be amazing. I'm just trying to do something amazing. I'm just trying to be amazing. I'm just trying to be amazing.
This is a one J tape. You know what I'm saying? This is a one full freestyle. Emotions is aired. This is not no chopped and emotions filled in. This is.
I'm just trying to be amazing.
Okay, now.
I'm just trying to sound amazing. I'm just trying to be
It's like when they trying to.
I'm just trying to be amazing.
Okay, now Stone Cold, they say I own
Texas, 'cause my powers is the big game. Is it a question when we know I don't catch? Running from throwing my hands up because they say my hands are wet.
I thought I was doing this for the
Because they said that it's more than
never really from the water. What it say?
They say that's ghost doors everywhere. Some in the matrix. It look like he's in charge with all the cases. When I'm old, ain't gon' snitch. But once I do, they gonna snitch. Just trying to come amazing. I'm just trying to be amazing. I'm just trying to do something amazing. I'm just trying to be amazing. I'm just trying to do something amazing. I'm just trying to be amazing.
For the love of sake, God, stop looking at me like a criminal for looking like this, and just imagine me on the football field looking like this. Yes, cold as shit. Okay, this is not no. This is what I would look like on the football field. This is not what I look like trying to do. I don't want to do nothing to nobody. That's them talking shit. That's not. They don't want to talk about football. They want to threaten me to not get the football or basketball or da. Ain't nobody threatening nobody but a threat on the field. That's why I look like this, because I'm a threat on the field. I don't look like this because I try to look for a lick outside of a touchdown. 40 points per game. You know what I'm saying? That's what this look like. This ain't no goddamn. I don't know. So yeah. For Pete's sakes. So yeah, I just want to roast all of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because who cooler than me? Mario. Who cooler than Mario? Me. You know what I'm saying? Who cooler than nobody? Y'all ain't. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got now. If Mario never left, you know how many friends I would be chilling with right now? That's crazy. That's crazy. My money stopped because somebody left to tell y'all to as a witness that y'all gotta force yourself to be real. I don't care, I'm just saying, I'll just say that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But yeah, that's the whole point that I'm just trying to, illustrate, just because my buddy old pal isn't around at the moment doesn't mean he's not a flight away. And that's why y'all play with my money, because he's a flight away. You know what I'm saying? So y'all play with my money, so he won't be a flight away. Like he don't got his own money, and it's just, excuse me, safety protocol between the two. And I'm coming up. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming up. I want the world to know, better let it show. But I ain't gonna talk about that. But I was about to bring up like football. I was gonna bring up football and how the city I'm from reminded me of a city. But yeah. So that being said, I'm just still the main. I wanna tell you what I want, what I really want. I just wanna be me. You know what I'm saying? I miss my youngin'. Why? Because I could be me. Okay? He gets on my nerves. He can get on my nerves. I don't care about that. Nobody gets on my nerves. But he's cool people. Then my youngin' stopped chilling with me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who my youngin' is. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's just I've done a lot, y'all. I've done a lot, and I'm sitting here. I can't believe I'm in a suite doing a lot. I could, people are like, "What have you done?" Safe. I'm safe. I'm making a lot of noise, and I'm safe. I'm making a lot of noise. I'm not holding my tongue, and I'm safe. That's a lot. That's a lot of bullet catching. That's a lot of zoning. Because, businesses hear about other businesses. You know what I'm saying? That I took in all the threats for not holding my tongue so people can just walk around without worrying about holding their tongue. That's what I was doing. After party's after party in my tent in general that I always have up that I keep saying in my videos and handles. And, I didn't use, I default the privacy policy is there as a barrier, but I didn't use, if it gets overwhelming, send them to my room. Stack so much you can't stereotype what you go. I was saying kidnapped. I'm not. What you think I'm gonna say? I didn't mean that much. No, I'm not gonna say that. So that's the whole point. So the whole situation is like, yeah, it's like it's time for me to give people some money. You know what I'm saying? And you feel me? Because a lot of people have stayed down and came up and then got roadblock for doing their race, but got to a point of making a great amount of money that they don't need to worry about the number one person that stayed down so people can come up. Actually, I freestyled some shit while I was talking to somebody. I was like, what'd I say? I said, staying at the bottom so other people can come up. I'm handing out the kids' meals. I'm the one that running the gas station and tell niggas not to steal. And that's how the world works. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's worked like that for a long time. And so it's like different themes. I'm not waiting for the right theme to jump through. But it's like, how are you going to jump through? It's like, you're right. How am I going to jump through? Because what is talking about it going to do? And I don't be thinking, so it's not even like made for me. Oh, it was made for me. All right, so I'm just live, you know what I'm saying, trying to be, I was like, all right, on my other handles, my music handle on what's in that on that platform, my what's the name handle, and then me learning about what I learned in social studies, and I feel like that's what, if you go into like Harry Potter, the record cut and Mafia trivia, I feel like that's what you're supposed to do in every class. Figure out the project. Math, it's about statistical learning and stuff like that. Language arts is about writing and rehearsal. You know what I'm saying? I'm I'm trying to think of any other class before I say social studies. Social studies is about learning about your heritage. You know what I'm saying? And explaining the project you learn about your heritage thereof. So that's that's what I have a handle for. It's like what I learned about my heritage. But the whole point is most people just wanted to just pass and walk around, and then whatever drops to whatever kids meal they get with the toy. So it's more of that whole influential semantics. And like I said, this handle, it's a lot of old friends that I call y'all fake, and I don't mean it. I might call y'all. I just don't have the money to call y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'll call y'all, and then y'all be like, "Oh, hey, man, what you call me for?" I'm like, "Shit, you want to go get something to eat?" I know y'all wouldn't do that to me, but I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody, I wouldn't follow you if I wouldn't call you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably just following people. But yeah, so yeah, it's more of a, I'm a comedian, so it's like, what, the first 30 minutes of this video, right? I play music, and in the end, my music has substance. So what am I talking about? So yeah, what's left for when I can really go wherever I want to go right now, but I'm choosing to be in the tent because there's more money to come before I get moving or something. I want to prove I can roast anything. Like I've been on my other handles, I've been just talking it up, street comedy, just talking it up, not getting it to where I can roast anything now, because I was never someone that hold their tongue, let's just keep it real. What are y'all doing? I've said that in the videos, but no, this is not going to be this type of video. This is going to be Zemaine would have said something if y'all showed these colors younger. So as an adult, what you think what these kids' meals with a toy going to mean? So yeah, it's like I hear something like, no, wait. Like, fuck all that. No, fuck, you wait. You wait. You get what I'm saying? That sounded like a threat or something. So it's just like, however that sounded. So the whole point that I'm trying to display is, right? Let's name some celebrity girls, right? Because I feel like I roasted Atlanta by just making these videos already. So let's talk about where I stand and what I feel like's to come, and y'all think it's funny. All right, so I might move to Ohio, y'all, right? All right. So that being said, celebrities that I'm hoping to be in touch with, right? Is the same. It's like the sauce that y'all let go of, and kids would have appreciated that, and y'all didn't appreciate it. Those are the celebrities. Let's just generalize it. So when I do get on TV or whatever, because I'm not, y'all know me, I'm not a sit down person. If I have football at 1 o'clock, I can, I'm gonna be out there, just to tell the interluders, the interluders. You feel me? The people in front of the people that really want to chill with me, but the interviewers, you know what I'm saying? Anything else with that, because I'm not expecting to not be a horrible player. I'm expecting to be trash. I'm expecting to be like, I did all this work. I can suck. It don't matter how bad. You can't let go of me. I got to stay on the team because that's how the economy work, and that's how the war room's set up. Yeah, that's why I waited. I was like, go to a team now. Y'all let go of me if I'm trash, or I can be trash forever. And like, yeah, we gonna suck forever. 0-16. First round, and like, I don't like this first round. I'm just playing. But that would be cool if I got that sweepstakes. But nah, I'm expecting to be trash, and people, I'm so trash that they be like, how does it feel to be worse than Jamarcus Russell? I called them out because people act like I wasn't good in Oakland or something. But all right, so that being said, because Al Davis knows who Ghost is, and actually I was talking to somebody about like court and stuff like that, and how we don't really have to go to court. And I'm only saying that because people don't give Al Davis his flowers for how he dealt with the NFL what he meant to it. And then when he saw that it was going out of hand, he still put it in the position of what the world didn't start with a monetary system means, and it's just there for people that are not on that military understanding. As I was trying to tell somebody, right, that I'm a non-commissioned military officer, and he was telling me, like, you know how, like, God was God, and then now there's a Bible? You know what I'm saying? So imagine God came in your face, right, and you're telling God, like, what did God say? That's not what God did with his son. How you know what I'm saying? He was like, and he's speaking, God speaking in the third person, like, Jesus was a Billie Jean story. Jesus was not a Billie Jean. That was his mother. You know what I'm saying? Doing stuff like that, like, you know, that don't mind what I'm just saying. God probably wouldn't say that. He could, but you know, I'm just saying. I'm saying, so now I'm talking to this person. I don't know what I was asking him what he was. He wouldn't tell me. I said, you're supposed to tell me what you are. And he was like, so. And then I forgot what I said, but I said I'm a non-commissioned military officer. He's like, then what did they do? I'm saying, boy, you was disrespectful. What the fuck? I don't have to fucking know what they do. I'm ancient. I was like, I'm an old soul. Me telling my heritage while I'm social studies. I'm a non-commissioned military officer, and I know what to do. He was like, no, he was telling me the platoon, and I'm just like, didn't I say that? I did say that, but I didn't say it the way he read it in the book. And I said that's why they yell at you, because you talk on the people's breaths. I said, bro, I'm a non-commissioned military officer. And then I gave him the agenda. I said, okay, so the quantity of soldiers you have rank you higher, okay? And the quantity, I didn't say it like this, but I said this. The quantity of soldiers that watch me from, you know, I've talked to many soldiers, and you know, it's just an eye test thing. I don't need you know, just like captain in wrestling. So captain just captaining all the way to the Marines and the ETC to Pinji and that theory, like I was saying in that song. So, and I was explaining, I won the war, but they still want to battle. You know, to have the title war on that controlled substance, you feel me, is a hell of a feat that leaders and presidents and in general, everyday titles at those high positions just need to speak through. And it's an emotional thing. It's like school. Life is school. You know what I'm saying? Life is school. Going to football like life is school, and getting paid like an NIL in college. So, I need to be a bar. But in the end, so then I said, I'm higher than E9. And then he was like, E9 is only when there's a no, he didn't say E9 is only, but he was saying, I said the quantity I have, and he was like, well, you only are on that level when he kind of said he agrees, but didn't say, because you know, hearing this cadence, you're only on that level when war is out. And I was like, I didn't say this, but you want, okay, I won the war, they still want to battle, okay? So that's why you barking at me, because it was lightning speed, right? Out of body, you getting out of body with me. So then I said, listen, the quantity of soldiers you have to hold down from eye test ranks you. That's simple. And I'm not commissioned. That's all I was saying. He's like, you're not an NCO. And I was like, bro. And then he started breaking. And then I was telling him like stuff like captain just captain. And then he started breaking down. He was like, so what's higher? I said, a non-commissioned military officer. And he was like, and then he said something. And he's like, why? I said, because it's a safety hazard to not be paid. The objective is to get everybody safe and commissioned and to watch people's back. And he was like, so you're saying some commissions aren't? I didn't say that. Then he started breaking down. Well, the commissioner from Platoon. I'm like, didn't I just say that? I said, the objective is, okay, double agent. I wish I told him, like, so everybody, once they join the military, is in the military. But I did say double agent. I'm like, no, it doesn't work that way. That's why people get signed up directly for infiltration. It's kind of cadence something. Just because you join the military doesn't mean you're in the military. How the fuck does that work? They can just trust you? No. I said the military starts as a hospital, and then he started breaking down other stuff. Like, well, you could think that, and he was saying a lot of stuff. Or you could do that. I was like, I could do that. Amen. Like I say in videos, in Army football, the backup quarterback was like, we gotta keep that black flag mentality. Boom. How many years that was their recess of people in the military, and they have more than what? More than 50, or how many people in that, down to how many, okay, times a decade. So boom, I'm already way higher ranked than you walking in. You get what I'm saying? Non-commissioned. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, it's way higher than that. I'm just giving a number down to they know at least 30. Some people know at least 100. Some people have their own 100 plus. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Just explain. I didn't say all that to him. I'm just saying. And I was just like, boy, this boy is just really full of himself. I was like, why are you clout chasing? He said, I'm not clout chasing. I said, you're in the military and you clout. If I'm talking to you, I'm not talking to you to sound cool with the military. First of all, how the fuck do you sound cool? If we're on a same basis talking? No, we're not. Someone's above somebody. Okay? It's not, I'm a citizen or pedestrian. And I told him, you're supposed to be the one giving great customer service and etc. It's not that. Someone's above somebody. Why are we talking like this? I'm glad. I said I'm glad to be the bullet catcher, because you're not supposed to be rude to someone that will appreciate someone like that anyway. And I was like, and then I told him non-commissioned military officers are away from the base and need to be. And he interrupted me when I was trying to say need to be commissioned. He's like, you said non-commissioned. Or away from commissioned, and it's dangerous. But yeah, that's all, And it's just cool to like have shit like, what's the word? What's the word? Yin yang, like have shit like not unconscious, but unopened. Like energy unopened, and can just translate it, and people just trying to stop the peak of me translating that I can read the unopened energy. You know what I'm saying? That's lame, actually. They like, I'm making all these videos and everybody's waiting for me to explain energy in the air or some shit, instead of just understand, like halls of Amendi or hieroglyphs, explain unopened messages or energy. But yeah, so it's cool that I'm like that. You dig what I'm saying? You dig. So the point that I'm making though is less than an hour in, people are so that being said, you have to have a whole basis between people don't understand. So like I said, boom, I said in general, the slarities in general, but in the end, I want to really, I want to meet, like, in the end, people don't like to talk about something that's not called sleep, right? When that happens to people, like nightmares and shit like that, they, that's off limits. People are rude though, because they know they can relate to how scary those situations are, right? And they'll be disrespectful when people don't play that way. And that's what Detective Webpoolz, Entrepreneur Detective Webpoolz, the troubleshooter's here for. Because, people be like, oh, so you will talk with a helmet, not me, or something. And it's just like, yes, they will. Okay, get over yourself. Will they call a mechanic to work on a car over you not being? Yes. The fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? So, it's just that simple. Oh, you will make someone else work on your car because I don't know how to. Are you serious? You know what I'm saying? That's what it's like when I'm talking about where people act like they can just be on the same site with what I'm saying. Everything's like weird. Just chilling, looking at me like he can just talk to people about that stuff too. And it's just like, I think non-commission is nice. to say that they need help from somebody that could do that type of communication, and it's that serious from an entrepreneur authority, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. That doesn't. Ah! I thought that was cool enough to head ass boy. So, it's like, in the end, like I said, he's backup quarterback on. You need to keep that black flag mentality, and then because he's trying to joke like that guy's joking or something, and then the reporter was like, when you shouldn't play with nobody like that, like people don't play about stuff like that, and because I'm therapeutic, we trying to joke with that or something, and then act like there's a discount for therapy or something, and then the reporter asked him, "Do you feel safe under center or in shotgun?" He's like, I don't feel safe under either. I just wait for the ball to get snapped at me, and then we're just playing football. Yeah. No, I'm not. I said I'm non-commissioned. I can't use the word non-commissioned. You know what's crazy though, right? I said I'm a non-commissioned military officer, and guess what? I wasn't a terrorist when I said it. Let someone else just claim something like that out of the blue moon, when really it's stacked so much against stereotype war and engulfed, succumbed, subdued. History repeat, right inverse deck cards, right inverse deck cards, military stars, a hospital, humidity control. Outside, burp outside, in the cycling might catch it before someone can smell it, and burping inside, it's different cycling, might catch it before someone smells it. Humidity control is real, ancient time, the world's advancing, beginning of time, all that understanding. But yeah, so, yeah, I just want people to understand that the whole shenanigans of the world is operating, and I'm funny enough to get people to either keep not going with common sense or click in their common sense that whatever's on TV is just entertainment. Whatever someone comes out their mouth to say is just entertainment. The truth is the truth chronologically, no matter what. And I joke that way to make people know I will always go by the truth. You can always depend on Webpoolz. Webpoolz cares that don't nobody else care. But I kid you not, y'all. So what's crazy about the Las Vegas Raiders, let me tell y'all that story about what for right in verse to Oakland, but right in verse, I know I'm comfortable with talking about stuff, but I had this casino surveillance from right in versus Oakland, you know what I'm saying? And then right in reverse, I know I had the casinos when it was, like I said, people don't like play about stuff like that. The Las Vegas, that's why I was making like skits at them, because I don't play that way. It was like I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It was really this song, like, because in the end, right? That's not called sleep. I said people don't play about that stuff. I used to always hear about Las Vegas. I don't know if I remember Las Vegas in black and white, and then Las Vegas Raiders construction work to make the Las Vegas Raiders in those same uniform. I kid you not. Since a kid, I used to always imagine myself with a 0 and a minus sign. You know what I'm saying? So when they did that construction, like, wow, it's like they tried to summon 0. Let me play y'all this song. Cause I'm not Spider-Man, I'm an ancient Flash. You know what I'm saying? A swordsman. That lances. Football was made off of swordsmanship. So they made a stadium off of my bodies. that the mafia is not real and I'm a one-man army. I swear, when I heard Las Vegas intent, I was amazed because I ain't spending right. Fuck it. Why am I criminalizing myself? Anybody see the pirate? The shield found. Like those parts is like flickering, you know, like Shishui, the blinker technique. I swear the business stadium, this is like the theme of me walking in there. Or just in energy. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's that bar right there. That right there is about people that play about that. A difference between a nightmare and a dream. It's not sleep. This is my part right here. This is my part. You are just like I'm not, because you could die in a nightmare. So this is like I'm at Las Vegas and they're about to kill me. Like there's no coming out of the roof. So what do I do when they about to do that to me? Peter! I gotta go keep it. Like, choose your weapon. No. So that's when I was going through that era of talking about Las Vegas, because it's like, bro, I swear to God, I had crazy moments. It was deja vu of the hospitality, like how somebody takes the Gladiator Dome, but nightmare, like usually I'll put people here like ain't nobody trying to. Y'all took it that far, so go live, go enjoy the outskirts, or the circus now. Tupac, know what I'm talking about. 1996. You know what I'm saying? Those things that be fast, like they get off the ground and they flicker. That's what that was when I did that shit. I didn't mean to explain it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, that's that past turbo type shit. That's what I mean. I'm hungry past just the body. In Ohio, got the mouth to see the real. What to do? What to do? Oh, I kid you not. I love that fighting song because like I remember when I was just freestyling that shit. So I didn't rap. Like I'm off work from Las Vegas in the Mafia. Ghost. Going to Ohio. When they said I'm in Las Vegas, know that I didn't do nothing about it, cause I know it was a sad story in the beginning. That was so beautiful. Cause when I do it in Las Vegas, I'm the one that have to go and wave the lights. That's what that era was. I'm slipping never slide. I could come out with mixtape Ghost Recon, they know. I get caught. That's what it was all about. Name a harder artist. It's rated T, babe. For myself. Okay, now watching you say fuck that I'm gonna do it myself, so I'm in the mirror and I'm failing. And I'ma get the wealth, cause how we go when we talking. Alleged Patriots, that's what that's doing. I thought that was, you know what I'm saying? That was like me as Harry Potter if I played for Las Vegas. And I was able to get through school, jump the fence of school like that. That's not just how you watch. Yeah! So to sum in that stadium from, like, people don't play that way about them stuff, is people don't give a fuck to play with me that way. Great example, right? When I have from back. I've been always telling them where I'm the quarterback. Yeah. Do this in my goddamn. I do this in my I didn't ride up in the bag. Hey! Charge, Mafia said what? Can't get on me. I'm coming, baby. I Shit, so hard to practice this Coach Smolder and made me got this. To myself so they don't play these bitches me. And I didn't do nothing about it cause I want another book. Hold on, let me get down. Speaking about real niggas, you know what I'm saying? Let me get down tell you. Oh man. Oh man. Man. I got the man. What's the word? What's the word when people like? What's that word when people got their whole back and shit like that? What's that word? Oh, greedy. I got greedy with goddamn. How great I was as in. As it's not like I was just a tutorial for other actors or some shit. They got greedy with how great I was. Like I was a tutorial for other actors or actors. Like I was a tutorial for other actors. Now I don't want to type more, but there's many things. But that's what I was saying. I think I really wouldn't. Goddamn, no matter how great I was as a class, like I was a tutorial for other actors. Yeah, that's Gucci. That's Gucci. Oh shit, I can reply to somebody. Hold on, I never done it like that before, nigga. I was a tour for other actors. That just is. I was supposed to be in the goddamn next goddamn. I was supposed to be in the next goddamn. Goddamn. See y'all ain't cool. Y'all ain't cool like this, goddamn. Oh man, imagine me goddamn. What? Last time I didn't. Okay. And I was about to be the next goddamn. Alright. I didn't do nothing about it 'cause I want another book. I feel like hitting some push-ups. Yeah, casino surveillance. Thank you. I'm going on high on now. I knew security was real and care. You believe I could move there and let me down? I could blast double 280 pounds and be an insulin. So have momentum on off and do some talking. Oh, it's easier. I can hit at this. Don't be jealous, master. And shade. It's shout out Reggie. Now here we go. Trying to sign me up for that, Well, I kid you not. I did a great job with, You know, y'all can look my name up. Like, y'all can really look me up. Like, I'm really infamous. Like, yeah, like I'm actually known. Like, wait a minute. Y'all can really look me up. I'm not even talking about, y'all can look up my Instagram. There's a lot of underground artists you can look up. And then when you know they made it on TV and something else, you know what I'm saying? Like, house something, but it's not that house something, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, like what Drewski is doing with people, and y'all can look him up after they did that little show thing. I been did that. I'm known exactly how I want to be known. Like, if someone learned my name and heard about me, think about, oh shit, this man was on TV. He was on TV One. He was in a wepisode. Yeah, and I make fire music. Y'all just don't want to look me up. It's not my fault. I'm known. I should be dead, but you know, the jealousy of this is just, life is just like school. Like, for real, everything, you know. So I want to hit some more push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in shape. I promise you, well, how many push-ups I just hit? Out of the 11 starters that will be on the field, I mean, not all of them can hit 50 push-ups. And they work out every day. While I'm just threat, thoughts, and coercion, waiting for the moments like that to go ahead and crazy. So, you know, obviously the whole main thing I'm just saying, like, I just wanted to give y'all a good roast session. So, in the end, right? There's some Atlanta girls I would like to meet that do their thing. You know, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I really want to I want to talk to some Atlanta influencers. I feel like I was gonna call some out, but since I didn't, that means we in talk, right? We talking. But all right, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut before I get called ugly. Because I was like, I already know I'm ugly. You just want the audience. You just want to say it with the audience. I'm just playing. I don't really care. But I'm just saying, like, when it comes to my looks, because I know how the looks, and, you know, if I'm going to be one of the ugly good dressed, then I'll be one of the ugly good dressed. You know what I'm saying? But, but in the end, you know, that boy James Winston said, I didn't mean to spoil the secret, but it's already written. And then what I just talked about with Las Vegas, and I was able to. The only way I didn't get to go to Las Vegas and it was mafia bound before even there was a football team was because I left the outlet. For No Child Left Behind. And that means I'm not the child left behind. I'm the way the war room is set up. You know what I'm saying? So that battleship game in the war room for people choosing their cards and putting points and ticks at points. I think I did a skit. Like, my name wasn't thought about like Deadpool. It sounds like a pun to Webpool. I swear I thought of the name Webpool. Like, when people was thinking I wanted to be Spider-Man, I thought of the name Webpool. And then when I was hearing, I was hearing like some comics on Flash when I thought, that was my Flash name. Like, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, when someone warps and it leaves like that cob in the air. Yeah, that's how I thought of that name. It's not a Spider-Man name. And then the Z is supposed to give the Zorro-esque to it. You know what I'm saying? Like the Z is my copywriting move, and Zorro copying me. That's what my swag was. Ghost is also the nickname, Ghost Recon. Like I said, that mixtape was called. But I know Ghost was a military name, so it's just like that was when I was learning. I said military mafia name. Because that's what Tony Montana meant when he's like, say hello to my little friend. Like he was trying to be cool. Like Ghost would say something like this, and he wouldn't. But he wasn't lame saying it. So yeah, just to get that little mafia trivia or director's cut understanding of that alias. Engine Houdini is just, I juke better than Mike Vick. It was before, I was hearing people like, look at that Houdini act. But, I was already calling myself Houdini. Like, that was the magician name I chose. Like, when I was younger, when I was hearing about, like, magicians, I was like, oh, yeah. People like, oh, he got a site like, no. And then I heard he put a Houdini act. I like how that sounds. So I was like, oh, yeah, I juke like Houdini. You know what I'm saying? And then it was cool that announcers were saying that, too. And I was like, oh, man, I can't wait to go to the league so they can only call me Houdini. And, so, but yeah, so that being said, so a lot of celebrities, I did a smash or pass, like as my first video on, a handle. That was years ago. And I didn't do no passes because, like I said, I already was on TV and I felt the vibe affirmed from that. But I only did that because, like I said, while I'm on this handle about the roast y'all and stuff, about to roast y'all. But, I want, I could feel the vibe of people if I was chilling with my friends and I said it or someone else said it and I'm not the worst invitation to play the game too. So just in case, my future wife watches my videos. But I'm just saying, because I have a get up like I'm waiting for a particular woman. So it'd be like, if you waiting for me, why you doing this, man? But, yeah. So, the main thing I'm just trying to say, right, is meeting people, right? Meeting people and indulging myself in activities where respect has to be given, because I don't want to like do like a spoiler alert without, I don't want to speak something in existence and then people say that I talked about it, so I knew it was gonna go like that. That's why I'm like, not what's the word for lack of a word, delay from saying it, hesitant. But yeah, in the end, I'm gonna be in a position when I'm done with, you feel me, how I could just hit push-ups like that? I'm like that, you know what I'm saying? I haven't hit push-ups in a minute, still can hit 50, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't warm my body up, so I can hit more than 50 with a warmed up body, obviously. But the point that I'm making is, People don't understand what I've been juggling so long to keep business in a conformation that if it collapses, I am the jurisdiction or the cycled in ref when I didn't ask to be the cycled in ref in this particular participation of economics to old economics to back to the system of cycled in and cycled out or cycling down to humidity control. So I'm just in a position where, like I'm saying, like, if I have a game at 1 o'clock, I have all day, you know what I'm saying? I have all day, you know what I'm saying? All day. Like, I don't complain about sleep. So, I'm not a drinker though. So, and I don't mean I wouldn't drink. I'm just saying I'm not a drinker. So it's like, say, wait, we have it, boom. So this is why I can explain, and then people know that when I say, oh yeah, I'm not just, you called me and I don't want to, let you down. I'm just cool. I'm really cool like that. As I was saying on the handle, I've been around people saying they're not taking no for an answer. You know what I'm saying? Why I'm in my position, it's a lot of those, which is obviously kidnapping and gun pointing. But I was fine with doing it because it can troubleshoot when I'm really saying yes to somebody, and people that just go, I ain't taking no for an answer. It's great comedy between the two. One is chilling and it's funny. Well, me not being the worst invitation, is one is threat, thirst, and coercion, and I'm still not the worst invitation. Because, that I want to be that role model and entrepreneur authority to Detective Webpoolz. And make people know people can't, gambling hostility is not going to give you a chance. But, I'm mature to understand getting your composure back. So, yeah, so say I make it in football, right? Ohio finally, everything finally clicked in Ohio. So we have a 1 o'clock game. All right. I'm trying to end Cleveland Browns Daily just started. Y'all want to watch Cleveland Brown Daily? Did it just start? It didn't start yet. So boom, we're talking about the Browns. We're gonna turn on the Browns. We'll see if they're in tune. So everybody's just watching, right? So boom, I have a 1 o'clock game. I might not chill with them just to see if they heard me just roast them, and I'm not roasting them. I'm just saying threat, thirst, and coercion, not taking a no for an answer. I know, I know when people are having a bad day or a good day, and things in between. That's it. So boom, we have a 1 o'clock game. Boom. If we have to stay, if it's a home game, I can fly people out. You know what I'm saying? Because how I'm already good in Ohio and trying to get off the hardship that's past just a regular hardship. Because like I said, Las Vegas, I jumped way over the fence. Let me play that song, then we're going to go to, let me play Evident, right? That's what the song's called. So boom. Anybody that said, hey, so you free for the week? Come back to Georgia. Boom, come back to Georgia or da-da-da. Anything in between we could do. That the last part of the schedule would be like, are we going back to Ohio in the home, or am I going to my sister's crib in Georgia and chilling, So boom, say it's an away game this 1 o'clock. Boom, any friends? They say, hey, pull up to my my platform. I'm doing something on my platform. They can do that. I'm gonna do, you know what I'm saying? I'm funny, you know what I'm saying? Cause, you see how fast my head's going now, and like I said, people are, I put on a uniform and I'm just gonna be like this and like, see, and I didn't do nothing about it cause I want another book. You know what I'm saying? So boom, say we have a 4 o'clock game, right? Boom. Anything around 10 o'clock and it's a home game, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, listen, I have a game. Make it still feel like high school. I'm not saying anybody's that prestige, but you know, that's what my celebrity status would be like. You know what I'm saying?
Someone then told me they looking for my chance.
So boom. So we have a night game. We move in between, you know what I'm saying? Like I said. So boom. So we're a Monday night football game, right? Or Thursday, you know what I'm saying? Boom. Anything between 7 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? And it's a home game, you know what I'm saying? It's the away games that I might, you know, it has to sound like I'm not in it for the money, I'm in it for the enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? Because the games are ready to air out the game, so you know, so it's not the same peak focused game. Which I played it and was that type of celebrity pulling up on people. They took, you know, it's already kind of ready to transition to how I say how I would play. So, boom. So we have a bye week. Oh yeah, that's next season. Who's gonna get me for the next bye week? You know what I'm saying? And then when it's off season, you know what I'm saying? Because then the main thing is, I like to play football. It's not like I'm saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna play football, then I'm not gonna. No. Okay, so why are we doing this when I would get my friends together and we'll just play football? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I could take days off and, you know, that's a lot on a body, right? Until that you go play football, then you're gonna go play football. But that's what I used to do as a kid. We used to just go do it. We play all day and night. You know what I'm saying? And go to bed and wake up, play all day, you know. So it's like, I'm not going to change that. So, you know, that's why it's easy to see the horizon, sunset to sunrise, clout between. That's not really something between me jumping way over the fence and people just jealous of the traffic. So, yeah. You ain't the one with the guns. Why you play like you play? I bet y'all forgot what I was about to pull up.
At Harbor Freight, we do business differently from the other guys. We design...
Eric Metcalf, David Njoku, custom tearaway tandem jersey featuring Greg Pruitt and Cleo Miller.
I gotta pee.
If you're headed to the game this Sunday against the Chiefs, be sure to check out their booths outside sections 101, 117, 138, and within the 7-Up City Club to learn more. So there you go.
Pretty cool stuff, man.
There you go. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you? My dad not happy. Niner season over.
It's bad ball. It was. I stopped at halftime. I'm like, I love both these teams. I love both these coaches. They're usually two of my two favorite teams to watch play that I don't have anything invested in because I like how they go about their business. But I don't know if it was the combination of the rain or the fact that they have the answer to each other's test because they're so damn familiar with each other. But it was a tough watch. Stafford in the first half wildly erratic and inaccurate. I don't know what it was. And then the same with Purdy as it went along. So it was just bad ball. And right now, there's so much football that we've been consuming since the beginning of August that, like, my threshold for bad ball is a lot less than it is 2 months ago.
Early. Sure.
So, like, I know I'm going to watch a ton of football this weekend. I didn't need it.
I watched that game and I couldn't help but think, boy, this would have been a lot more entertaining in a dome.
Also true. It's true. Yeah. I gotta move a little. I need a little room.
Crowded.
I need a little room to operate.
I feel
I'm
very
proud of these
claustrophobic.
guys. I think they did a great job, but I gotta have some desk room here, Gibby. A little bit of desk room.
Help us out, Gibby.
You gotta have a little room.
You walked in at 12:59.
Nobody knew that. Prepared. He's ready to go.
Hey!
That's not even true. I've done an outfit change since I've been here. When I arrived, well before 12:59.
Okay, you walked.
We
into
talking about
the
practice?
studio.
What are we talking about?
You
What are we talking about? We talking
got to
about
know in
about?
advance. You got to sit down. You got to get a feel
We're
for
talking about Las
things.
Vegas and we pulling
For the record,
any double jeopardy or shit charges.
G-Man,
That shit's
did I
fraud.
not
That's
comment
ABC
on
money.
the crowded nature of this desk earlier?
What are we talking about?
He shook his head. No,
No, he did
it's not
not.
on camera. Didn't happen.
No,
What did happen, Z?
What are we? What's happening? What is happening here?
Just
By
getting
the way,
warmed up today.
I want to thank Cooper Kupp because I played against him in many of my.
Oh, baby, that's good for you.
Couldn't have been better, to be perfectly honest with you. It was
Probably a lot of
really-
Nakuas, a lot of Cups out there.
Oh yeah.
Probably some Kittles out there. A few
I played
Devos,
against Kittle.
some
Kittle was,
Purdy's.
Did they
I mean,
hear
there
what
wasn't
I
a
was
single
talking about?
good.
Yeah.
Nakua was
People
still
don't play
solid.
about that.
Okay, but like no touchdowns.
Okay.
There wasn't
On the
one in the game
telepathy?
at all. First game all year.
Yeah.
A lot of people milling about solving problems. Hopefully,
So yeah. So
Christmas is coming quick, buddy.
too quick, dude.
don't this sound like
Too quick.
don't
We're
this
13
sound
days.
like
We're 12 days away.
When you get Thanksgiving that
what
late,
was our
It's too much. I didn't
morning
savor
class
this time.
called
it starts to sprint through on you.
I want to savor it.
in
I
high
had
school.
an
I'm
extraordinary.
Buddy the Elf.
It's funny you bring him up. So that's what
Don't this
got
sound
me
like
off
that?
the football
That's
last
how
night. The ball wasn't good enough,
That's not how I.
and it was on the
saying, but that's a
Amazon
great example.
Prime.
app.
Yep.
So when there would be a commercial, I'm like, ugh, I'm not sitting through this. I'm not. I'm out. So I flipped back to the cable, and
Trial.
on one of the usually the cable channel commercials, they line up to where they're commercial at the same time by design.
There's no
For whatever reason,
I
last
in
night it
team.
didn't on whatever two channels it was on. Buddy the Elf was on one, and Lampoon's Vacation was on the other. So, in the way that it
I'm
worked,
talking about y'all. That's why I
for
keep
an hour
calling
and
y'all, 'cause,
15 minutes,
I
I
gotta
was
play
able
football. I
to
can't do this zoning
go
all
from
the time. I
one
can.
into a commercial, the other one
But am
into
I
a
gonna be
commercial,
doing it in
back to
vain?
the other one seamlessly. So I watched them both at once.
What a treat.
Flawless.
I mean, so good.
I mean, Stafford and Purdy weren't giving me that.
No, they were not.
They weren't giving me Buddy.
No.
No.
No,
Santa.
not the
So good.
Browns.
So good.
So good.
Who was giving you buddy?
Jimmy Kahn, disgusted with Will Ferrell, and yet
A
had
quarterback?
to admit it was genius, and it was.
I had to. Yeah.
He had to do it.
I would not want to play the Rams if I were in the NFC. though.
Amen. I had to do it.
Because they are
Like,
finding ways to win, and they do
I
know
would
how
have
to
rather
win.
practice.
6-2
They got
in their
a couple
last
weapons. Yeah.
They're formidable. Yeah.
Yeah, the 2 seed right now, I mean, is that where they would be if it started? They'd be the 7?
I don't think
Or
so.
No, they're out right now.
They're
'cause
out
all
right
three,
now.
All three of they probably
They need
win
to
the
catch.
division.
They need to catch the commies or catch the Seahawks for the division. You're exactly right.
Yeah. Seahawks have Packers this weekend, so they will be rooting heavy for the Packers. They get to 8-6. 11-6 would do it, I would think, for sure. Oh, great.
You're saying if they went the whole,
Saying if they
ran the
play
table,
the string out and get in there at 11-6, there's no question you make postseason.
So,
So
boom.
the NFC playoff picture
Johnny
after
Manziel
last night's events.
and the GM saying
they're only a half
who
game
didn't
out
help
of Washington. Washington is
with picking
8-5
that, right?
at the moment. They are currently the 7.
Just
Washington's
all around
a
the
big
league, the way
favorite
we're
this
going
weekend. They're at
set
New
up.
Orleans. I think
Yeah.
they're
Just getting
7.5
rid of
points.
their
But they're a half game behind
head coach this
Washington
year,
for the
type of
final
momentum,
spot
you know what
right
I'm saying?
now.
So Darius
Atlanta
Smith, you know
has
what I'm
kind of
saying,
all been
trade to the
I mean,
Lions.
at 6 and
Dig what
7
I'm saying?
completely.
Yeah. All right.
Here. Oh,
Seattle is
let me,
8-5, but they host the Packers this week.
You know what I'm saying?
Seattle's Final Four: Green Bay, Minnesota,
Okay.
at Chicago, at the Rams.
Well, it could come down to that.
Jameis
So that could
Winston
be
said no minute
Sunday
spoil.
Night
You know
Football.
what
That
I'm
could be
saying?
a win and get in.
Winning in. I just pulled up the
You know what I'm
commies.
saying?
They're
Like,
at
I'm coming with
Saints,
some goddamn
Dub, Eagles
haymakers
at home,
of examples. and
Falcons
it's still
at
not
home,
enough.
at
This is
Cowboys. So that's
like I
pretty
said,
doable
Mm-hmm.
for them. I would think that they.
how that sound.
It's probably
I thought-
more
I feel
likely
like
that
I'm
they
still in high
catch
school trying to win
Seattle
the ring.
than
You know
that
what I'm saying?
they.
That's what it is.
Bucks are pretty
Broadcast sound
smooth
like-
sailing. If this is their
Which
toughest
is
game this
beautiful
week
because we
at
are
Chargers.
grown. We is
Then
not
they're
in that,
at
you know,
Dallas,
that's,
home Carolina,
That's a hell of
home
a
Saints.
hospitality.
Falcons in that one.
You know,
'cause it's
to
the
be
only
called a
other one. And
pushover.
they just need,
that
Falcons
doesn't,
just need to
you
tie
don't
them.
reap nothing
Yeah.
other than people trying to
Falcons
ballot
are
you.
at
They
Raiders.
ballot
So
on
if
you
the
still,
Chargers
like it's
win
not some
and
high
the
authority.
Falcons win,
Yeah.
the Falcons would be in. Their final three would be home Giants, at Commies, home Panthers. So it's
right,
not
I'm
out
about
of the
to
realm of possibility that they could go 4-0 here either.
Yeah. No, it's not.
I think if Tampa beats the Chargers, they're in.
The Rams have won 7 of 9. They're
Like, tell them
at
how long I've been in
Jets next
contact
week,
with the
and then
owners
Cards,
about being the owner of
Seahawks.
telepathy. Don't talk
So
about
they
that.
should win the
Talk
next 2
about,
to get to 10-6, and then that would
You know what
come
I'm saying?
to
Talk about Decatur.
them home against Seattle.
While you have
Who?
that up there,
Or did he
who
say- okay,
won
he said who?
the first Rams?
Ram it
Okay.
26-20 at Seattle. So they would have tie breaks too.
Yep.
That's probably the
Amen.
straightest
it,
path
yeah.
is the Seattle path.
So
They would have the
I can't flame
Green
my
Bay beat
classmates
Seattle, which
any
is
better than
absolutely
that.
in play this weekend. Then the
Who's
Rams
the cool
would have that
people
spot.
since elementary to high
That's
school?
where you go.
know what I'm saying?
The Kansas City Chiefs, they are not going to have to worry about the postseason because they've already clinched their division.
And I
They are
was trying to go to
12-1.
college,
They will
but
be here on
athletes
Sunday.
not
The final practice of the week
to
is
be
going
in
to be
this
actually happening
broadcasting
right
right
now.
now.
It's wrapping up in about 20 minutes or so. Not practicing today. Chief is again out. David Njoku. Joel Bitonio is back at practice. We expect that final injury report around 1:35. We will take Coach's presser when he comes to the podium. No Chief all week.
No, and I would expect him to be ruled out then.
Let's talk about what happened
with
with Joe Burrow.
Is back out there today. That would bode well
Ohio,
for him
right?
to play. He's not a guy that needs to practice
Y'all probably
every day.
talked
We
about
all
it
know
already.
that. So if that's happened, if that's the case, then I
happened,
think we're in pretty
he could
good
have been
shape
stopped,
offensively, with the exception of obviously the people that are on IR, and then I would think the Chief might be the one guy that you don't have.
In the end, I couldn't run to practice.
All right,
how
there
much I
was
love the
one
game
piece
and
of
the
drama that
consistency of
happened post-game
not
yesterday,
even push-
and you probably watched the game,
or
so maybe
things
you're
like that on
aware
that.
in real
It's still
time.
going
But
on in real
Devontae
time.
Campbell took himself out of the game in the third quarter because, quote, he didn't want to play. That's from Kyle Shanahan, said this in his post-game presser. So the rest of the team was then forced to deal with this when they went to the podium. Can you give some, I think his Greenlaw came back.
How someone has that authority
That
to
was
do
the deal.
that, but
Like,
I
he
can't
lost
even
the
make
spot
it
to
to
a
a
guy who
team
returned. He's like, I don't
Yeah,
want
and
to.
then, but then Greenlaw
past that.
didn't finish the game, right?
The
Right.
scout, the
And
front
so he was
office
just
is
saying
the
he didn't want to
scouts.
go in.
If I'm not good enough to start, I'm not good enough to play, I think is the connotation. So Kyle outs him in his availability, and then the players are responding to it following that, and it started with George Kittle. Here's George Kittle on that decision.
People are going through random things off the field. I can't speak on that. Whatever his decision was,
On that?
it wasn't for this organization. It wasn't for this
You
team.
can speak on it,
And
buddy.
that's on him. So, not very happy about it. I would have something to say.
It's on him.
I wish I would have heard about it on the field, but I didn't. Is that the
That's
reason we
not
lost?
tied in.
Absolutely not. But you don't really. It's hard to win football games when someone doesn't want to play football.
Yeah.
Travarius Ward also
But
responded
it's
to
easy
this.
to
Let's
win
hear from
when
him.
everybody don't want to
I
play.
mean, if he didn't want to play, he shouldn't have dressed out. He could have told
It
me that before the game.
neutralizes
So I feel like
everything.
that was
Just a little joke.
that he did. Definitely hurt the team because D went down, and we needed a linebacker.
Evident.
And I think Flam was
That's a
banged
good
up too.
too.
So for him to do that, that's some sucker stuff to me, in my opinion. Like probably gonna get cut
Well,
soon.
cadence,
so,
he's talking about
it is what
multiple
it is with
things.
that.
He's probably cut today, don't you think?
Yeah. Kyle Shanahan is not playing that. No, he is definitely cut today. I think that's 100% fair and justified. Listen,
You think that's 100%
Kittle has
fair,
not
but
won a
me
Super
waiting to
Bowl,
be
but
on the
obviously the
team?
Niners have been to multiple Super Bowls. Travarius Ward has won a Super Bowl. He was with the Kansas City
Is it
Chiefs.
unfair?
Yeah.
You think that's 100%
There's no
fair?
place
Is that?
for that kind of
It's okay, Z.
nonsense.
We're here.
None. Zero. It's craziness. And Devondre Campbell, correct me if I'm wrong, in my mind, I
Correct me
feel
if
like
I'm
he was
wrong,
a
from one of
Pro
the
Bowler
babies, right?
with the Packers. Am I making that up?
I would be silly for me to comment. That would be out of my depth to remember if he was a Pro Bowler.
All right, one-time first-team All-Pro, and it was with the Packers, yeah, in 2021.
Good memory out of you.
146 tackles that year.
Amen.
I think it's one of those things, and obviously your pops.
That's
bless you.
100% Madden that I remember that. That's the only reason.
Yeah,
I
that's
remember
wild.
Like it was tomorrow, right? I mean,
The
yesterday.
thing that is the reality of this particular 49ers campaign is you can only have so much injury. And they've had so much that you just, no matter how good you are, you just can't take on that type of injury.
Okay. Christian McCaffrey's played, 2 games?
Yeah, tell
Trent
me about
Williams is out. Bosa's missed time. Fred Warner's playing with a broken ankle. Greenlaw basically missed the whole season until now. Hufunga's missed the whole season, and Ayuk's missed the whole season.
Yeah.
Not the whole, I'd realize not exactly the whole
No,
season.
but mostly.
Those are 7, there are 22 guys
Right.
on offense and defense. Those are 7 of your top
Those
10
are important
players.
ones, brother.
7 of your top 10 players on your roster.
Yeah. 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 Can't do it.
You can't do it.
Can't survive through
No.
that.
Amen,
And it's
right?
funny. You got people like my
Never
dad, and
said
Mike
I could.
Silver wrote like a hit piece on Kyle. What's he supposed to do?
That's like an old media trope that ignore what has actually happened and just someone's got to get fired. You got to blame somebody.
Kyle's not going anywhere,
No,
first of all.
no,
They
no.
could-
But I mean,
they're
like
in lockstep,
that is
but
very much
yeah.
an old
What
media
about
thing
Kevin?
of like season went bad, got to fire somebody.
That's give a talk.
Give a talk. Those are your hot topics today, presented by University Hospitals, official healthcare partner of your Cleveland Browns. Coming up next, our good buddy Adam Teicher covers
Who's
the Chiefs
Cleveland
for
Browns?
ESPN, and he will join us. You're listening to Cleveland Browns Daily on 850 ESPN Cleveland.
All right, so got a little listening, y'all. Should I hit some more, 30 more, or y'all think I'm getting brought in after this video? Yeah, I'm about to go hit some more push-ups. Benefit of doubt, I won't, right? So the whole point is, who's Cleveland Browns? Yeah, like that. So, yeah, I want people to just, understand I didn't get the roast in the way I wanted to get the roast. And so with 10 minutes or so, let's talk about, I got the roast in, but so when it comes to positioning yourself and putting yourself in a better outlet and pedigree and put people falsifying things, the main thing is people with guns still are going to move the way someone might, I don't go off feel. I go off experience. So that being said, people will say, don't you feel the love tonight or something, or can you feel the love tonight? And it's just like, that doesn't change, like, but, I just want to, give people the understanding of, did that sound like a minimum contract I'm going in to get? Yeah, that's exactly what it sounded like. It sounded like I can play. Minimum, it sounded like I can play for a minimum contract. But the way I didn't run the practice and mean more to the team, I have more money than just that. But obviously my rookie contract is going to be a minimum contract. You know what I'm saying? All right, right? Short time for a joke and shit like that. Let me roast y'all. Y'all got Travis Hunter about to get drafted as the first two-way athlete. I'm trying to run the practice to be the first two-way athlete. Y'all done set a motherfucking right and reverse mine in my way. A decade mine. Like, if you can stay in shape and get past this mine, if you can minesweeper this, maybe you make it to Ohio. I ain't explain it right? So, the way the war room's set up, all right, so that being said, yeah, nobody's cooler than me and my buddy old pal. You know what I'm saying? Let's say it like that. And it's just like, I know I haven't been around my buddy old pal in a long time. But that kind of makes y'all very fake to try to act like I'm trying to act cool by telling y'all, y'all know, like, I'm not about to run away from an altercation. Anybody could talk to me. But y'all know that I'm going to pull up on my buddy old pal, I'm going to ask my buddy old pal, do he want to go to this too? I'm not going to, if you invite me somewhere, I'm not, so me not being around my buddy and pal, and I can't ask that, y'all trying to act like me trying to get a vase from y'all is a facade, or my objective that I would have spoke to my buddy and pal about, or don't have to speak to him about, because he already can tell in my actions in this fog of a clout, you know what I'm saying, or trying to clout something up or fog something up in general. People are hating, and I'm not supposed to survive, but how we, you know what I'm saying, operate is how the money turns. You get what I'm saying? So we're going to listen to this a little minute, see a little more to see if they
get his foot in bounds. So the Chiefs ended up winning. That was the last play of the game. Chiefs ended up winning. There's been 3 walk-off field goals by 3 different kickers. They blocked a field goal. They scored a touchdown in overtime. So they're doing a lot of things really well at the end of games, and they're finding a way to get it done. So yeah, it is kind of crazy how this has happened this year.
Dating back to last year, 15 straight one-score games they have won. That is the longest streak in the history of the National Football League. I saw another stat that of the 221.
So that being said, in the end, because Patrick Mahomes, he's my age, my buddy Opal, I'm the youngest. So my buddy Opal, the way that he sees y'all look at me, he's not going to appreciate that. So that's why I'm saying, like, the game is kind of, like I was talking about, that it's like eye to eye. Everything's eye to eye. My loved ones are not going to appreciate that. But just because I'm not chilling around my loved ones doesn't mean you can clap me up. Like, when I call out stuff they don't appreciate, so we can stay on a mellow ground and not cause an instigation. By me being a one-man army and my own security, if we don't really understand what I mean by wanting to run to and stop, because I was it was like a meeting of minds. I was meeting people somewhere that when the game come on, what I'm saying, the way the room is set up or the way the playbook or the baship, that's the barrier of, this is not the, this not a real barrier, but IQ wise, 2 real barriers that it can fall into a real barrier because it's been done so much. That's very sacred. You know what I'm saying? Skill set that Marino understands why I would like a signature. For the Super Bowl should have been easy to win from how hard he practiced one time and he consistently got it right. So he troubleshooted that for the next prospect that's like that, which is obviously the way the world is set up to not, sore losers will be like, that guy is tapping into that same thing. So we would rather have Travis Hunter get drafted than that guy or something, or whoever other name I could put there. Yeah, it's just that whole understanding, So we just gotta, no silly. We just gotta. Right, Mafia? We just gotta. Okay, Las Vegas casino surveillance, we just gotta.